and welcome to a quick leprechaun edition of Cooking a la Quarantine. I'm your favorite leprechaun, Jason, and today we're going to make a traditional corned beef and cabbage. Now, most of you can go to the store and buy a corned beef and do it the easy way, but if you watched my last video, which had over 2,000 views, we did homemade pastrami and corned beef. Well, here is the corned beef. This has been sitting for exactly 14 days in my fridge. Now notice, it is completely submerged. What I will do is I will empty this, I will rinse it off, and I'll put it in Big Greenie here. And then we're going to boil it for about 4 hours till it reaches 205 inside. Then I'm going to add potatoes, a couple of pieces of cabbage, which is my wife's favorite, and her least favorite, a couple of carrots. So we'll be right back. So here's what the corned beef looks like after a 14-day brine. We're going to cover this in water. I'm going to bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to let it simmer for about 3 hours. Then I'm going to add my vegetables to the mix and cook it for another hour. We'll be back in about 3 hours. I'll see you then. Okay, so after 4.5 hours, I have finished this corned beef, all from scratch. And I know it looks like the state of North Carolina. That's kind of funny, but there's a reason for my madness here. I am going to show you how to make a Reuben and use my dad's own homemade sauerkraut. I'm going to whip up some Russian dressing, and I'll show it that way, but as I'm going to slice off a piece of that, and this bigger chunk I'm going to chill. I'm going to get my grandpa's meat slicer out and some metal gloves, and I'm going to slice, yeah, you see that, the slicing motion. And I'm going to slice up some tasty Reuben sandwiches. So here's what I got. Just slice into this a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Nice chunks of meat here. I'll save some of that fat to gnaw on for later. But look at that. 204 degrees. Now, I'm doing this right now because the cabbage had to cook just a little bit longer. Look, I'm serious, folks. I wish we had taste-o-vision here, because that's just, it's tasty as all taste out. And look at that. Took 14 days. Was it worth it? You're doggone right it was. So, the rest of this, I'm going to save for some Reubens, which I'll probably do on Friday or whenever. But let's go over here and check the vegetables. Look at that. We've got some cabbage. We've got some potatoes. We got some onion. Look at. All right, so we got some cabbage. Gotta grab a potato from the bottom. Gonna throw some onion. I can find an onion. There we are. And since this is my plate, a little bit of a cooked carrot. Let's give this a shot. But that's what we've got. And like I said, if you want to make homemade corned beef, check out my previous recipe. Check that out. Nice little potato. Wow, it's even got the flavors of the meat. That's great. Got some cabbage. Not too soggy, not too stiff. My favorite, free-range, keto-friendly, organic onions. A little bit of a carrot. And the whole reason for waiting 14 days. Some lovely corn. Look at that. It's not even falling apart. Cooked to perfection. Just the right amount of fat. Now listen, folks. I'm going to tell you that's the most flavorful corned beef I've ever had. Get a brisket, follow my recipe, make your own. Remember, be kind, be excellent to each other, and I'll catch you soon. Have a great day.